You subscribe to GoThrow?
I am subscribed to GoThrow.
Obviously, I'm subscribed to GoThrow. Are you subscribed to GoThrow? We're trying to hit 150,000 subscribers on YouTube, so help Disc Golf out, help us out. Hit that subscribe button. Don't miss out on any content.
Yeah.
Welcome into second round coverage of the 47th annual New Zealand National Disc Golf Championships, brought to you guys by RPM Discs. We switched courses today, and I'm your host, Luke Humphries. We got Tall Paul Oman here playing Bottle Lake today. Completely different style of golf.
Yes, a lot of trees on this one here.
Quite a few.
Not as many Mandos, but still a few.
There are a couple Mandos, and there are quite a few more trees. Our leader after one round, Aaron Gossage, what can I say?
You can say he's playing really good. He's found his putt, and he's just an all-around nice guy.
Yeah, great personality, friendly dude. Coming out of Colorado,
Luke Humphries out of Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah.
Super smooth, always rocking the shades and looking ultra cool.
Shades are for the eyes, but I appreciate it. Chandler Fry coming out of Washington. Great putter, one of the best in the game, really. Can hit all sorts of putts. He's also known for his skip shots. See if that comes into play today, but just a smooth guy. Loves the backhand mostly, but will throw the forehand if he needs to.
Possibly doing a big year down here in New Zealand.
Yeah.
And moving on to our last card mate, Levi Stout, Invercargill's finest, New Zealand's promising future here for disc golf. This guy is very confident on the disc golf course, and I'm looking to see some Levi Stout golf here today.
Yeah, you're going to, and I love watching it as well. One of the young stars of New Zealand. I'm looking forward to seeing him over in the U.S. soil playing on one of our events.
Yeah,
because I think his game holds up everywhere. We got a chase card that is stacked as well. Those guys know how to play wooded golf, and this is hole one.
Here we go.
Yeah, if you
par
watch
4, 608. Don't need a whole lot off the tee here. It's a short par 4. Little OB on the left, a lot of shrubbery on the right, and a low ceiling entry point to get into the green with some tight OB on the back. Some slidey pine needles.
worth mentioning, there's going to be a lot of ground play out there today, so you've got to manage it and also play for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first tee here at Bottle Lake Disc Golf Course. We're joined by our MPO lead card for round number 2 of the 47th edition of the New Zealand Disc Golf Championships, and each of these 4 gentlemen have not captured a New Zealand national title before, so we could have a new and exciting winner this weekend here between Bottle Lake and Brookerad. Before we get started, I'll just remind our ever-growing group of spectators to keep at least 10 metres of distance from our competitors at all times while out on the course. Remain still around the green so our players can maintain the utmost of focus, but above all, have fun, given the cheers and the jeers as they navigate this beautiful venue that is Bottle Lake. 4 fantastic competitors join us here on our lead card, and the first of them is a man who joins us from Grand Junction, Colorado. He carded a fantastic opening round, 9 under par, 10.52 rated round. He's one of the best and biggest throwers in the world. Give it up, please, for Aaron Gossage.
Yeah, go.
That's the man right there. Henry Pearson. I could listen to him talk all day, too.
Unbelievably well spoken, and just the delivery.
Yeah.
So confident. Wow.
That's right. A lot of times we are going to be throwing fairway drivers today, and Goose is going to be ripping this Buzz OS. He puts so much velocity on that thing and a bunch of RPM, so that's position A.
Yeah, he's got a strong forehand.
Kansas. He joins us in New Zealand 2 years on the trot to have a crack at winning the New Zealand National Championships. Last year we saw him in a heated battle with his card mate Levi Stout, and he carded what was then the course record 11 under par in one of the rounds last year. Please give it up for GoThrow's frontman, Luke Humphries.
Yeah, I mean, throwback to me and Levi last year. If you guys haven't watched that coverage, that's a great battle right there.
Oh yeah, we know you've got potential to go hot on this course. Familiar with the property.
A little left of intended, but I'm not pinched behind the
No.
tree very much. Got options.
Next on the card, we joined the spot Olympia in the great state of Washington. He's put himself in a position to win at a couple of two-hour events this season, including a lead card appearance in the final round at the 2025 Football Classic. A veteran bringing all the wisdom and knowledge to Bottle Lake this weekend. Give it up, please, for Chandler Fry.
That doesn't get you ready for your round right there. I mean, come on. What a send-off.
I know. I'm smiling too. And he's got Craig on the bag today.
Yeah, our host, Craig. Very knowledgeable Frisbee player.
Yeah, Chango's neutral fairway driver gets a little on top of it. Gets down before the trees, so he's got a shot.
Lead card here for round number 2 at the New Zealand National Championships. He is the leader of the Kiwi contingent vying for a national title this weekend in Christchurch. From Invercargill, a winner last year on the Suriname at this very venue, the 2024 Bottle Lake Open. Please give up Kiwi's very own Levi Stout.
The Kiwis are so friendly and welcoming. It's turning into a hard proposition for them to take down their own national championship these days, and Levi's got the best opportunity right now.
Yeah.
It'd be super cool to see one of them beat all of us with the crowd that we bring down these days.
Absolutely. Very strong contingency.
We wish them all the best.
That was an RPM Tada ET stable 10 speed there from Levi. Chandler's backswing was like in those willows. So that's ridiculous.
Gorgeous. Yeah, he was lucky to not get into that bush a little bit further and be fully obstructed.
Totally. Yeah, you see people going to that right side basically have nothing. One of Levi's best attributes is his putter throwing. And look at that.
Little Takapoo.
Yeah, if it's a yellow putter out the hand, it's going to be a Takapoo from him, and he is incredible with them. I'm going to be throwing this disc a lot today as well. This is my favorite backhand stable putter. The A5.
For some ground play.
Yeah.
Nice action.
Got a little hover out of it.
I kind of thought you might be looking for something like this. This looks like just sets up so well for Goose's game, your game. Little lower ceiling on that left side as you enter, but he's made great work.
Yeah.
Great work of that shot.
Yeah, 4 inside the circle. Longest one here. Look how good that spin putt. He's working for Aaron Gossage, man. He's committing to it, and it looks great. Staying on the pole.
Yeah. It's got to feel good going into this last event down under.
Yeah.
Give yourself a chance for a national title.
Yeah, and round yourself into form for the DGPT season.
Yep.
Which is going to be upon us very quickly now. That is, out of all these putts, including this one, that's the one that I was counting in.
Yeah.
Chandler's not missing
Definitely.
that putt very often.
No, just a little nose down. First hole of the day.
Yeah. Uncharacteristic. Headed into a par 4, Paul. I do like this hole.
Yeah, 657, another shorter par 4, But it's all about placement on this one. And you can get creative. Backhand, forehand, it doesn't matter. They all play here, and OB tight on the left,
Yeah.
tight behind the basket, but
Ideally, it's a backhand tee shot and a forehand up shot.
yeah.
I think it plays great for a two-way player who is confident both ways. We're going to see Goose go straight back to that Buzz OS.
It wasn't crazy windy today either, so I feel like the backhand even played on the second shot, but backhand definitely off the tee.
And this is good. You want to move left. It lengthens your approach, but it opens up your angle.
Yeah.
So pushing straight, finishing a little left is good. I
And-
think fairway runs out about 360.
Yeah. And you can see the basket as well.
I'm throwing my more stable feedback there.
Whoa.
Getting some ground.
Yeah, getting a lot of action off that. It's Pretty sandy there, but
Almost right next to Goose, so we've got a very similar shot. This kid is smooth.
low, driven. Keep it on the hyzer angle.
Yep. He lands right there with us as well.
Somebody's going to get some wind reads out of this.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Chan going mid. And if you are going to go mid, the height is one of the main things you got to keep.
Yeah, definitely. And that sand, too. Just ate it up.
Yep. Aaron did it well, kept it high, really pushed the ceiling.
Yeah.
Chandler's left with kind of a beach shot. He's going to start this one 120 feet left of the basket and then get that thing to draw right.
I like that. Beach shot. Come on, settle down. There's a little OB in there. Don't penetrate too much.
He did not. He landed safe.
Wow.
Right there on the edge. There's a corner that his disc was sitting on. So he's in the circle. Got a birdie putt. Goose going with that nuke. It's got the rainbow rim die on it.
Wow.
He loves that thing.
Put a lot of width on that, but
It was
just
huge. Dude.
perfect.
Yeah, it was huge. That's a good way to still throw a full shot, is just to widen it out or raise it up and throw it a little higher. I felt like I was a little late on this one, so I kind of got that body English on it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, works out.
Go ahead and say it. Reblend, D2.
All day, you guys are going to watch that one fly. It's my favorite disc right now. So dependable, super fast. Destroyer from Levi.
Boys
Make
are
it look easy.
dialed early.
Yeah,
This is a special tournament for him, so.
it really is, man. Yeah.
And this course is easy to score early on. You got to get moving. Because
Yeah.
you're about to get into the woods and things get tight.
They do, and they finish tricky. 3 of the last 4 holes on the course play over par.
Beautiful putt from Chandler. That looks like a star frame early on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're not going to see these two missed very often.
No, it's
And-
gas pedal time.
Yeah, other than Chandler's missed putt on one, we're kind of playing this thing perfect so far.
Looking casual, too. I like it. Everyone's just
Yeah.
chilling.
Good vibes. Good
Yeah.
vibes on the card. I mean, we know each other, other than Levi, which we know him, but
Just spent a month together
yeah,
in a foreign nation.
I know, living together.
Having amazing
So we do know
experiences.
each other, but other than that, it's DGPT fun, hanging out with less pressure.
For sure.
Still got a camera to practice with, and
I like the forehand play on this. It was right to left. On the wind today, just a bit high, but
yeah,
good sandy dig. He's
Yep.
got probably a little bit of a tailwind putt there.
yeah.
Shouldn't be too scary.
Hard to tell if it's I think it's headwind left to right.
What?
And I really just didn't hit this one. Didn't trust the wind
Yeah.
and hang it out, so
That's
I'm a
good.
little further than Goose,
Yeah.
40 feet probably. For the third consecutive person in a row not to get it left of the basket
Wow.
almost at any point, and he's also about 40. Chandler choosing to go backhand, definitely a more technical shot.
That's what he's comfortable with. That's what you got to do. Keeping it nice and low, staying out of the wind. Probably not going to slide up too much.
No,
Around
it's
the
going to
circle?
be the furthest, about 45. The ground here is so sandy. I think you just ask Craig if he should run it.
Oh, man, that thing got knocked out of the air. I love his willingness to give
Yeah.
it a bid.
Yeah. Craig said go with a little giggle. So he went. All right, so I threw grass 4 times, 4 different winds, and unconfidently threw that putt.
Yeesh.
Not what you want. This man right here, he has a better beat on it. Oh, no. It looked great, man. To be able to navigate the weird winds and then send up a good putt like that, it was a little left for sure.
See this here. Oh, it just gets straight up and down.
It tries.
Wow.
He is so good with those magma Takapoos.
Such a clean putt.
Yeah, his putt's really unique. I mean, it's a spin putt like a lot of spin putters, but the way that he kind of drops it up and down.
If I was a young
Keeps
human
it so
being
flat.
trying to learn disc golf, I might watch a couple replays of Levi Stout putting.
No kidding.
Just a bit timid.
Yeah.
Good stroke, though.
Yeah.
Just needed to give it some purpose. Little funky nose up.
Yeah, it was.
Chain.
It was. I was just like
Chain grabber.
standing in sand, and I think my footing was a little off there. So no birdies on the third. It's honestly not that hard of a hole. I think all of us just started our forehands off right of intended, and
Yeah.
Chandler really didn't get the height proper. But now the wind, picking up. It's going to be a gusty day. Well, fortunately for us, we're about to head into the woods,
Yeah.
and it'll be a non-factor for some of these holes. Starting with a par 5, man.
Little par 5, I believe from last year they've removed a Mando and kind of cleared a section out on the right side after the first Mando here in the corner
Yep.
that the drone has just taken.
Yep.
And I know a lot of guys are probably going to throw forehand on this card, but it helps you access that little clean out area, and there's definitely an eagle opportunity on this.
Big time eagle ops going on, especially for a guy like Aaron, who's got a forehand that can put him in a great position.
Right. He's got to get that flare skip. Otherwise, you push forward here and you are in trouble.
Yeah, this looks good. Oh, he
Just
gets
finds
chopped
the
down.
tree,
Not
yeah.
bad position, though.
No.
Past the Mando. He'll have options.
That was going places had it not found that tree.
Gosh, dude, he throws it so hard.
I like this low approach.
Yeah, it never really got flat. Trying to get a little skip.
Same tree, but
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah, not the worst kick. I
No.
actually have a little bit better angle
Yeah.
than Aaron, being a little further left. Levi's going with one of his favorite destroyers. And just hits this one with too much hyzer.
Oh, no. Right inside the Mando tree there, huh?
Yep, misses the Mando.
That's unfortunate. He knew it right away, too.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad mistake, honestly. It's not really in play because you're trying to push way further than that
Yeah.
to open up your angle. This is a beautiful mid-range shot from Chandler.
Yeah, and the backhand is fully capable of getting in an area that can still get this eagle plate to work.
Yeah, if he had a little more height, he'd be right next to us. He's got a
Just
pretty
kinda-
similar shot to us.
Yeah. I don't know how stymied he is on that tree set. Just a placement shot from Levi.
And he did it well. He's right back in the middle of the fairway. He'll have a hyzer approach to the green.
Yeah, because last year there were kind of two gaps that you were working with, kind of the early gap that set you up, or you could go the late gap.
And I cleared myself a little bit of room on those needles, and then I still slipped and unfortunately kicked out of bounds right there.
I was about to say, those brambles on the right side are out of bounds, even though they cleaned up some of the trees and stuff on that right side. I don't remember if that OB was there last year. Maybe it was.
It definitely was, yeah.
It came up out of nowhere. That's unfortunate.
Pretty good looking forehand from Chan. He ends up about 100 feet away.
Nice.
I just didn't get past that first set of trees, which if you do, you've almost assuredly got an eagle opportunity.
I was going to ask. I haven't seen, he's stuck to the backhand those first 3 holes, and it seemed like maybe the play was to throw a forehand on a couple of those, but I didn't know how many forehands Chandler threw.
Yeah, he's got a great forehand, honestly.
Yeah.
Does it really get the skip?
No, sandy skip.
But Levi's a great putter.
Yeah,
He's got a wide open putt.
Just try to air that shot a little further before you put it on the ground.
Yeah.
Trusting the skip on some of these holes is proper, but some of them it's very sandy. You just got to know when to do it and when to just try and air it there.
Facts.
Yep.
Love that.
He's right next to Aaron, actually. They hit the same tree, dropped down. Aaron was in front of it, but
He's got a bid.
yeah, he's just zooming that. That's a weapon now. Now that he's got a spinner, he can jump putt for 150 feet away. He's added another thing to him,
Join the club.
as well as being able to putt in the wind with confidence, which is
This
dropping it in.
Yeah, last putt cuts through, just completely forgets it, and just throws up a beaut. Hearts.
Yeah, that one will never leave the basket. Beautiful
No.
putt from Levi, saving the par from the drop zone.
Great shot at the helix, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I was stepping up to these 15-footers, trying to feel confident, not going through the routine, just picking a spot and throwing it, not overthinking it.
Made it look easy.
These guys made it look easy. A couple tap-in birdies for Chandler and Aaron. And they're off to pretty good pace. I mean, especially Aaron.
Yeah.
3 under through 4.
Now, Dan, let's meet our women's finalists.
How hard did she throw that?
I mean,
The women's division is getting a lot tougher.
she's not holding back. Nope.
Good round, ladies.
OTB is very specific on how they list the disc because they want you to like the disc.
Virtually in your hand tells you what the disc is going to feel like, how heavy it's going to be. It's everything you want to know before it shows up to your house.
Not just marketing.
It's only the best.
Brought back by popular demand. Z-Lite plastic from Discraft. Disc that you already know and love, now available in lighter weights. This plastic is perfect for players with lower arm speeds as well as beginners. They can also be a great complement to the regular weight version of a disc that's already in your bag. Z-Lite. More distance with less effort.
Big thanks to PDGA, OTB, and Discraft for sponsoring this coverage. Headed into a shorty ball.
A little shorty, kind of technical because there's a OB region behind. I believe it's just a hazard.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the sand can be skippy in spots. The sand could be grabby in spots. It's just a short little bugger here.
Yeah, you really,
230.
if you can just touch it with a bunch of spin, get it up there, sit it down soft, and not try and skip it, that's your best bet because this is one of those sandy fairways.
Yeah, just a nice, like, flat release, soft hyzer.
And that's about the distance you start to question whether or not you want to run it. I think he's inside the circle, but it's an extremely dangerous putt.
You definitely got to run that.
I
Test that
agree.
new putt out.
Chandler's Aviator 3 is straightening out here, and unfortunately, it does not hit the sand. Skips OB. It's going to be inside the circle, semi-obstructed for his par. Yeah, he just
Didn't
straightened
know
it
there was
out.
OB over there.
Yeah.
Just those Brambos, they just want to keep people out of that stuff.
Yep. I'm bringing in a little hotter.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Old trusty.
yeah, old trusty. That's
Hoagie.
my favorite A5 with the hoagie on him. And that's just a little bit of an early release there.
But still runs up there a bit.
That one's about 42, and he's got to do some tree moving.
Obstructed here.
Yeah, this is a tricky
Not
putt.
want to run at this putt here. You do not want to mess with this. Unless you're Levi Stout. Oh, get out of there.
Very nearly does get out of it.
Wow.
But instead, he's left with the furthest putt for bogey.
Yeah, I got to think you.
in
I mean,
that zone.
maybe you lay that one up. He's very confident, but I mean, these guys are not going to give you much here. That's a great looking putt.
Yeah, I was super confident, high in the chains. I mean, once you get the spinner down, you keep it on the pole, you pop that hand, and you don't have to worry about it as
No.
much. And that's how quickly a double happens on this hole.
It came back on the other side of the wood. You landed back.
Well, that was a bogey putt, so missing that, unfortunately, will be a double for him. Chan saves the par.
Unfortunate. I mean, I was watching the whole thing. I guess I should have known the score. Quickness. That's why I think right there, these boys are not going to give you anything. You're about, the course tightens up a bit, but that was unfortunate for Levi.
He was in that region where you feel like you might need to run it. I mean, he's playing for a national championship. He's got the weight of New Zealand on him.
I mean,
right
the
now.
leader and second place are already getting a birdie.
Yeah.
So That was huge. And this tricky little par 4, only 384 feet. People might be scratching their heads, but this one here, if you get a clean shot to the basket, you worked a disc to its full potential.
Yep. Or you got lucky.
That disc has been in your bag possibly for half of your disc golf career. You got to make some magic happen on this thing. And there's some trouble spots that
blew through the right side a little bit.
Definitely blew through the right side, but got to a great spot where he's just unobstructed. He gets stuck on that right side, and you're in jail. What?
Not a good shot.
That's early, too. Early right side.
That's bad.
No forehand play, huh?
I'm doing something different next time. Yeah, for sure.
No, I don't want to talk you into it. I think it's a backhand hole. This is a little high.
Dude, other than high, it was perfect.
Yeah.
It was actually going to hit the fairway, which is offset and comes up so quick.
Like
if you're throwing a disc that will get you to the basket, that corner comes up.
This one you have to aim at the ground on the corner. Like you can't look up at all because you know the ground play is eventually going to come in.
Yep.
Like you just have to aim so low.
Speaking of so low.
Look at that, though. Look how much ground play you got there.
Yeah.
This is like, there's sand there, but this is like a dominant pine needle spot right here. You're getting so much ground play.
Agreed. Chandler throws the proper shot, but just comes up about 40 short.
Yeah. That's going to be a tricky putt because the OB around this basket is unnervingly close.
It's like 2 paces. Yeah, that may have been a Kia. Either that or a Kotoku from Levi.
This is danger, Will Robinson.
You gotta chill. That's how close it is.
You land that thing just past the first set of whiskers and let it slide.
Yeah, no kidding.
That looked like a soft bid.
There's some branches that are
was
keeping...
a fantastic bid.
Yeah. You got to throw like a high hyzer bid. I'm in a similar spot and got to watch what he did.
You guys are hungry right now.
Yeah. I glanced something at the very end. Don't know if it would have went in, but...
Probably not.
No, very similar to Levi.
A little something.
Yeah, he's typically a very aggressive putter, and a miss there would have 100% been out of bounds on a normal Chan putt, so he softened it up. And
I know these guys are all aware. You guys are all aware of where the OB is, but let's some aggressive putts from that distance.
You know what?
Stood right there.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a 3-footer.
Yeah.
I was going to help him get it out.
I thought you were going to slap it down.
You're talking about aware? We're aware that Aaron Gossage is only missed 1 hole in his first 6. He's smoking the course.
Right, but you got to stay on your course.
I do, but I also need to...
Not you, like the,
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta kick myself in the shorts a little bit, though, and get back into this.
Yeah, I am talking to you, though, specifically. Par 5, 857. This one's got a pretty...
It's a gap that makes you think about it.
Yeah, that's well put. It makes you think. But if you look past it, and you trust your line, it's not even there.
It's hard to go full rip at it unless you're Aaron Gossage, who goes
drifts a bit.
Full rip at everything.
Full rip's tricky here. You got to get it flat. That OB on the left side does come up if you leave angle on this disc and spin.
Got a big old deep breath out. Throw that reblend D2.
You got to watch your beauty fly.
Well, she kind of went out of sight. She kind of headed left.
You look at that disc.
Yeah. Chan, pretty sure this is a destroyer. And he puts a move on it.
Ooh. Yeah. That's where you want to be.
Yeah, he's another 50 past me probably. Threw that one about 460, I'd guess.
Yeah. I mean, I think, 857, these fellas can get into putting territory. There is a pretty nasty little hazard area right in front of the basket.
This is good. Flight 2 from Levi.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Chandler a little wind read.
Yeah, just barely got him. So this is kind of a no man's land right here. You're in between what's available.
Yeah.
And he's choosing to go really aggressive, going for the green.
Man, there's OB on that right side that comes up quick. Or you could get into a gigantic tree. Yeah.
That pushes out of bounds.
That's what, I mean.
Yeah.
That's what you're bringing into play there.
Honestly, I thought he'd throw that disc on a forehand, just set himself up for an easy approach, grab that birdie.
I'm glad you said it because that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I've been in a similar situation to him, though, and it's a very awkward distance and landing zone that you're trying to get to.
Man, you used that right side so well.
Yeah.
I love that shot. You were really getting comfortable with that disc.
Yeah.
You better get about a stack of them right there.
Yeah, I got a stack as long as Jake Hebenheimer doesn't have him in his bag now. He's watching my trailer, so we'll see what his bag looks like when I get back.
Just got to get around that. Wow.
Yeah, great shot. He went T-bird. He wasn't trying to go for the green. He was trying to just get around the corner and leave himself an easy upshot.
I think he was letting you know. That was a subtle flex right there.
Yeah.
Said, oh, you need a D2 to get up there, bud?
Look at this, though, dude.
This is the green shot right here.
Look at this.
Shrubby. No.
In its prime.
Oh.
It had so much fun left.
Yeah, that OB comes up quick. That was a beautiful skip. I loved it. I did. I want to see somebody get this hole.
Yeah. As do I. Definitely playing on the easier side.
This is looking good. Well played from Gossage. That's a tricky upshot from there with that little hazard bunker.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful shot.
It was a really good shot. Snuck through the tree a little bit.
Way to play away from
shape.
Yeah, way to play away from the OB there.
Yeah. In the past, I'd probably throw a forehand there, but I've been a little more comfortable with the Robin spin.
The Robin
Since
spin.
I've been watching it on coverage and commentating about it for a month now.
Coining all kinds of terms down here.
That one I can't take. We asked for comments from the people. That's what they gave us. Eagle putt just drops out of the sky.
Never moved left.
No, it looked like it was a good-looking putt halfway through.
Yeah. We get that opportunity, though. That was amazing.
Yeah. Good par save. After a errant drive and then an errant second right there to only end up with a par.
Pretty
It is well
impressive.
played, yeah. That approach shot that he threw was perfect. It was a a Buzz OS.
Yeah.
He's so good with those. He backhands them, forehands them.
Versatile disc.
Mm-hmm.
Good bird for the boy.
Yes, sir. Yup. P Model S floater. Chan.
Looking him in his eyes as he taps in. Luke Humphries.
Yep. That's my boy right there. I love Chan.
Yeah.
Hole 8, they've changed it since last year. It's a little bit further back, but it's open until these trees. There's a very narrow inbounds area that we're following now, little hallway, and then this little jail zone of trees beyond that, the basket.
Yeah, so they took the drop zone out in the two OB zones that differed, and now you go out of bounds, and that's where you're throwing from.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think so too. It's cleaner.
You're trying to push this one probably about 460 to get all the way up to the OB line.
This wind was playing tricky too. You really got to push this disc to the right at some point, and man, did that thing move perfectly.
Yep.
Buddy.
Yeah.
That could be position A.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I think that if you go down the hallway, that row of jail trees,
yeah,
they're about like 4 feet apart from each other. You got to pick one and hope you hit it. Otherwise, you're about 50. Chan overturns this one. Fortunate kick. Could have gone straight into that tree, but he'll be open. And there's kind of two lines to this green.
Yeah.
And on the right, you can clear the OB the whole way. It's sketchier, but it's cleaner, I think.
I just thought about it, and I am definitely playing this hole for 4 the next time I play it. There's no way I'm going to play this thing for 3. That's just so aggressive. It brings in so much trouble.
Well, if you toast one all the way up there.
Don't care. I'm going to pitch 50 feet inbounds. Moving on. Just in front of the pine.
Yep, that's great position. He's going to have that right fairway most likely.
Yeah, but you're what? How far in front of him?
I'm only like 30 feet in front of him.
I like your chances better. The ceiling is
Look at
so
this,
low.
though. Straight down the hallway, straight through the jail trees. Circle's Edge, Takapoo. That was so pretty.
I think that was one of the shots of the tournament.
Dude, with the, yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
The OB everywhere.
I was so confident and so dialed.
Mm-hmm. Chan's going right at the basket, not throwing that Anheuser. He was a little bit further right, and unfortunately hits a tree, kicks out of bounds.
No.
He's got to clear about 50 to 60 feet of out of bounds going on that right route.
Yeah.
Which it looks like Goose is about to try as well. Going with a soft zone. Ticks some trees, but ends up pushing through them onto the green. That'll be a birdie for Mr. Goose Gossage.
Real.
Yeah, so I've got this backdoor route on the left side that I was actually looking at.
Really?
Or just going down this fairway with a bit of a flex.
I like that for you. That's a shot you play a lot. Just a bit unlucky, but still a bit. It looks like.
Yeah, about 50.
Yeah. I think you made the smart play.
Just headed down the fairway.
Over inbounds the entire time. That's
Yeah.
a shot that I think I see you being very comfortable with.
Yeah, with that disc, I'm capable of executing some lines. I know that, and I just wish I'd gotten a better look than this.
Yeah, for sure. Oh.
A little high, a little left.
I thought you were going to make it. I thought you were just leaving me in suspense.
Yeah. This is a birdie putt, though. And, dude, uncharacteristic right there. To not grab metal, you're not going to see it from Levi very often.
Yeah.
Chan's dropping 2 now to Mr. Aaron Gossage, who already has the lead, and we are all dropping 1. That's exactly what you want to see if you're the man from Colorado.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. This hole creates havoc.
He's still closest to the basket. Playing real good.
Easy money.
Yep. Headed into the last hole on this front 9. Goose Gossage 6 under through 8 holes. That is some hot pace.
Super hot.
It's looking good, man.
And this one right here to finish off the front 9.
Yep.
Just licking your chops. There's a little built up backstop there. You can just freaking rip this thing at the basket if you want. But
if you fancy an ace run,
I gotta think most. Play the slide. You don't need to get too aggressive. Yeah, this low release.
Yeah.
The man just wants to show off his new putt.
About Circle's Edge.
It's a good play, good height, because there's an OB line that runs up the left side of this fairway. Any tree kick, anything that has left, you're going out of bounds. It's like the Matrix.
Yeah. That cute little kid right behind the tee box.
Got you?
Yep.
Okay, I don't want to be rude because that was absolutely terrible.
Yeah, ended up safe. I got a double kick, hit the wrong side of that tree, but
okay, Levi doesn't love his shot, but gotta settle in, bud.
Beautiful shot from Chan. There is OB left, but this one slows down before it finds it.
Wow.
And he'll have about 22 feet. Yeah, I could have given it a little bid there with that backstop, but
yeah,
just lay that thing up. And these are uncharacteristic putts from Levi. We got to remind everybody, this is one of the best putters I know, the best putter in New Zealand, almost assuredly.
Yeah, I mean, the stroke's good. He's juiced up right now. It's the national championships. Look how calm that putt looks right there.
Right.
The wrist action it's so different from Levi's, but so effective when the disc is flat.
It feels like Aaron went back to ground zero and took away all the wasted motion.
Yeah.
Simplified that thing, and he just keeps it flat and spins it at the bucket. It's a great way to do it. Chandler Fry also with a great birdie there.
Gossage starting to distance himself from the card at least. I know there's some
9.
other kids out there that know what to do with the disc, but
yeah, that's course record pace if he keeps it up. Some really good disc golf from Aaron Gossage. Chandler Fry kind of off and on. Missed that early one. Feels like he's not totally locked in, but it's just a birdie away from making that happen. And
Yeah.
Levi, a little uncharacteristic on the putting green. That's one of the places he shines. So look forward to seeing them push that a little more on the back nine. And all
Looks
right,
like Braden's doing some work here.
bro.
We also got Ezra Robinson jumping up in the. Is it?
Yeah,
Oh, we-
Robert Burridge is up there too. All three of them absolutely shredding right now. I didn't look at any scores. I didn't know how close they were, but
Well,
it's happening fast.
oh my goodness, these kids have found a stride. I know they've been playing 2 rounds a day, trying to get ready for this thing. So,
I mean, Ezra Robinson's taken 3 straight second places down here.
oh my goodness,
He's the 3rd highest rated player in the world.
Who's better had that putt dialed, because he knows that Ezra's always ready for a late 4th round surge, 3rd round surge.
Yeah.
So, wow,
Yeah.
some hot scores on a beautiful day.
That's
in
the-
Christchurch.
Yeah, that's the front 9, guys. Thanks for joining us on this Go Throw coverage for the 47th Annual New Zealand Disc Golf National Championships, sponsored by RPM Discs for the one they call Tall Paul. I'm Luke Humphries. We'll catch you for that back 9.